Hey everybody, welcome to my video today. I'm going to start spotlighting the play every day. Today's spotlight play is out of the Gun Bunch and the Patriots book, the Pats Verts. Show you how I set this up. I believe this play can pretty much tear apart any defense as long as you got enough time to so you'll have to make the adjustments. I like to stick the outside left receiver, the square receiver, on a slant, block the halfback, put the tight end on a drag, and the outside O receiver, or circle, I guess, circle receiver on a fade. This is what it looks like after you have it set. Now you can take and move your outside receiver in, or take the O receiver or circle receiver, or move them out, or however you want to do it depending on what defense you're facing. I like to keep them all tight most of the time, unless I see a defense is up tight or whatever. I might move one of the receivers one way or the other. What you're trying to do is loosen up the middle. Now you're going to have to keep an eye on the user, of course. So square receiver slant, tight end drag, halfback block, outside circle receiver on a fade, and you can adjust them either way. Here we got a fairly tight defense, so we're probably going to end up hitting something low unless we get over the top of them. There's the, I knew that was probably going to happen. The computer, you just never know. So slant the square receiver, drag the tight end, fade the circle receiver, block the halfback. This time I think would be smart to move the circle receiver out. You can snap as they're moving out. I believe you can still do that. There's our short route open. You can really shred a defense apart with this play. I know firsthand. I've been shredded with it myself. Now you can set your halfback in a route. I like to have him blocking because of how heavy the blitzes are when you're playing somebody else. Of course, you can tinker with them any way you want, but I think this setup is the best to get yourself open over the middle. I took too long to throw that. I probably should have hit the other receiver, but we still gain good yards, so we'll keep setting this up here. We got it set. It's very quick to set. There's our square. Threw it too soon. I should have waited just a second longer. He would have went right past that zone. I can be a pretty impatient passer sometimes. There it's set. Should be able to hit square. There it is. This is key on you getting enough time. You can slide your line however you want, depending on what defense they're in. I believe this can pretty much be effective against any defense in this setup. You should be able to get either your short route on your drag or your slant should almost always be open, one of the two. There's our drag. I like the way this drag works because he goes out like he's going to go out on an out route and then he cuts. That's why I like this setup so much. Watch the tight end on this play. He'll start out and then over. Right there, over, bang, wide open. This is a very effective play playing against humans and the computer both. Okay, you're not going to get that circle route very often. There, I totally whiffed it. I don't know why I pushed the button to catch it, to rat catch it, but it didn't even animate at all. But if you get somebody playing real aggressive, you'll kill them with that outside route. You get the user take away the middle, you should almost always have the drag. They take the drag, you'll have the middle. It's a really effective play. Now I'll show you how to set it up for the goal line. It's a good one to use down in the goal line too. You set it up. Oops, I didn't mean to do that, damn it. I meant to go move the ball up. So the Pats Verts, we just do random. Now we'll respot the ball. Come here inside 5-yard line. What I like to do here is I will drag the tight end, drag the square receiver, put the running back on an out, or you can do the running back on a wheel, either one. Kind of keep them open out there. And take your outside receiver and run them on out to the flat, and then you just try to get something high pass over there. That was a dumb pass on my part, even though it was there. I threw it too late. So drag the square, drag the tight end, set the halfback on a wheel, and your O receiver, circle receiver, I don't know why I keep saying that wrong, on a flat. Now something should pop open down here, because most of the people are going to think you're going to run an inside zone or something on them down here. There's square, bang, wide open. Well, then he dropped it. The receivers on this team suck. That's how you set it up to run it in the goal line. I mean, you can do a variation of things naturally. You can take your R receiver, probably be smart to set them on a slant to kind of help move things out of the middle, because you really want to hit one of your drag routes inside. You don't want to have to take any of the outside. That's the last resort, because you're not usually going to score on one of them outside routes like that. So we'll do it one more time, then I'll end the video on that. There, we're set. Okay, we'll take our R in a slant. That's the last one you want to do in case you run out of time. You put your taller receiver there, you'll have better luck with that. And that's the spotlight play of the day, the Pat Verts. I appreciate you watching. Hit that sub and like. I'm going to do more spotlight plays every day, more than likely. Different things, defense, offense. I appreciate the support. I appreciate you watching the video. Have a great day.